Right, I'm not even sure what you can actually see because lives are a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm going to try and keep up and answer all the questions, but if I do miss it, just keep asking because honestly, I've not went live that often. And oh yeah, June and Biggs asked that, have you done lives before? I have done a couple, but they are very different to just normal videos because it's kind of like zoomed out more and obviously the chat's going as well. Oh good, I'm so glad. Honestly, Selena, I've actually had a mare. Like, Ryan's decided to move my desk. It used to be kind of over this way, and he's moved it this way, and now where I usually put my ring lights, they're not going to be that way. I've got a lamp here that's, yeah, it's just all over the place. Hi guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Usually I can't do videos during the day because of my job now, but as well with the kids, nighttime's better for me. But today I'm going to do a little bit of stuff in. I've got some money here. I had a refund from the tax place. So if you remember my car tax, they overcharged me for my annuals because they actually tried to do it a couple of months in advance, like before my date was due, if that makes sense. So I went on the phone to them and they said it was my fault, but they'll give me a refund, which I don't know how it's my fault if it was automatic, but it's fine. It's all good. Okie doke, so I'm going to get started with my goals for next year. Let me know, hi, let me know what your goals are for next year because I'm actually quite interested. I think I've maybe, yeah, I want to put a couple more goals. So I'm just going to put them here, and if you can't see them, I'll read them out anyway, so it's okay. Everyone's going live at the same time as me. Do you know what? I seen Esther was going live the other night, and I thought I better not do it on that night because Esther's going live, and I thought I'll just do it on a Thursday. It's fine. Oh well. Right. So 2024 goals. So my goals are hit annuals for 2024. I've already kind of got ahead of myself, and oh, why is this not thinking? Yes, I've already got ahead of myself and actually wrote out what I want to save. So Disney, I want to save 80. That's actually for this year. Hi, Tasha. Hello. I've got home insurance, which I want to save 180. Car insurance, I saved 500 this year, so I'm allowing £100 for going up in price. Car MOT and service, I'm thinking 500. It did pass this, well, I didn't quite pass it. It needed a new tyre. It was an advisory, not a need. Stop going to B&M. That is such a good goal. Oh, you'll get there. No, I'm always excited to cash stuff now. I've always been excited to do my cash stuffings because it does work for me. Car tax, I'm going to save 190, and then annuals buffer. Now I can't remember who I've seen this idea on, but somebody had the idea of doing like all their annuals and then having an annuals buffer. So £150 I think will be fine, and it's just in case any of these go over that amount. Hi Sarah. Saving towards a house, yeah, a house is so expensive, and like I said, me and Ryan, we're not really sure if we're moving house or just doing the kitchen up. Our house is a mortgage, so we're just not sure yet. But that does come into our next goal. So I want to have 5,000 in the kitchen/home binder, which if you've not watched me by any chance and you're on here, then this is this binder here. It does say kitchen because that was the original plans, but plans change all the time. To still be breathing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. It's not funny because sometimes how many binders do I have? Lauren, I've got a lot of binders. To be fair, I've just condensed one. I've got an empty one now. This is completely empty. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. I'm trying to test out whether I will like it the way I'm doing it, but it might change. So I've got this one for my kitchen. By the way, egg or avocado? Let me know. I don't think anybody thinks it's an avocado, honestly. Yeah, it could be a kitchen for the new house, but I think with a new house, it would maybe be like a bigger house, more expensive. Obviously, renovations and stuff once we get in there. So yeah, I'll wait and see. So that was that goal. So Lauren, to answer you, I've got 1, 2, 3 savings challenge binders. One's like an annual savings challenge binder. And then I've got one for my annuals, 2 for my sinking funds, 1 for me, and 1 for birthdays and the kids. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 binders. That's ridiculous. Do you think it's an avocado? Oh, yay! I've got some people on my side. Woo! Hi. Let's see. With the digital cash stuff in, if I needed to, I would, but I'm not going to choose to do that because honestly, before I even had a house and before I started cash stuff in, I was really bad at saving. Like, I've got more savings now than I did for my deposit in my house. So, no, I probably wouldn't unless it went like a cashless society, which I hope it doesn't because I really wouldn't like that. But yeah. Do you ever update your binders yearly or every couple of years and updating mines after 2 years? I update mines just when it's needed. So like that, I've updated it. I've taken this one away and added a lot more into this one. But not updated the envelopes or anything because it's taken me 2 years to get to where I am, and I like where I am just now. But into this one, which is like my annuals, I've also added. I already had car there, but I've added like my longer term sinking funds, so like garden, home improvement, appliances, and emergency, because it's all kind of like house things. But with your binders and with your envelopes, I mean, I started off with 2 binders. Actually, I started off with 1 binder and then added another one the next month for my dailies. Yeah, businesses are doing that as well. Like I've always, you'll see in the window that they're only wanting cash rather than card because I think it's something to do with they actually get taxed so much for using their card, which is crazy. So I'm going to use cash, especially in like local businesses, for as long as I can. And I think I'm seeing a lot more people using cash. And the likes of yesterday, so I went to a brunch thing after work, and we were asking the girl about the tip, and they only accepted cash tips because if they do it the card, it's the actual company that gets it rather than them. And I think like when you think about it like that, that's actually not fair because the company's getting it despite you tipping the person, even if it's on card. So they'll accept cash tips, but then how many people actually have cash if they're paying card? 12 binders. Gosh, I'm missing questions here. Let me see. You started last month, Lauren. Yeah. It really is life changing. Do you know what? It depends. Like I always say, Lauren, it depends on your budget and your circumstances and your priorities. Some people obviously save a lot more, some people save less. It just depends on what you've got on in life. And for myself, I'm really lucky in that I've not actually got much debt. I've got a Very card, which I buy on occasionally. Um, and we've got the car loan, which we can't pay off early. I've already checked. But apart from that, we've got no other debt. So I'm very lucky in being able to actually put as much as I can towards saving challenges and sinking funds. So it'll just depend. But honestly, don't worry. As long as you can see progress within your own journey, then that's all that matters. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. How do you not get the urge to dip into the money? I've tried cash stuffing twice and failed within 2 weeks. To be honest, the first couple of months is very difficult, and the only thing that kept me going was watching videos and seeing other people be successful with it. It is very, very difficult within the first couple of months, definitely. Hi, quick question, but sorry, going back to that question. In terms of the urge, like once you've got past the first month or so and you see how much it works, it's more like an obsession with saving. I got really addicted and obsessed with, it's maybe not a good thing, but with actually Save My Savings Grow. And I'm still like that just now. Like I actually enjoy doing my cash stuffings, like I said, and enjoy doing my savings challenges. And I think if you've got it adapted to what you're needing, then you can do that. So what was it that actually made you feel like, what can you give me a little bit more? I've missed a question. Right, quick question. Hope it's not too personal, but if the kids spend from their envelope, do you take it from both envelopes? Just they always have an even amount in both. Kayla, do you know what? It's more that when I'm in the shops, if Grace sees something, because she's at that age now, she'll see something and I'm like, oh, I need to buy for Lucas as well. So yeah, it's my fault, to be honest. Lucas probably shouldn't have as much less from his budget. But I use that more if I like if we're in town and well, not that I go into town much because that's where you spend money. But if we're in like B&M or Home Bargains or something, getting some bits for shopping, and Grace sees something, and I'm like, oh, do you know what? If she's getting something, I might as well get something for Lucas. And then I end up spending from his, even though he probably doesn't need it. That's just a guilty mum thing, to be honest. But once they get older, I think obviously they'll be easier to let Grace spend and let Lucas save. I started this year, kept dipping, now close to... Oh, well done! I'm so excited to get to that point where I've actually finished my 100 envelope. No debt. Just starting before Christmas. Might always spend money as going into Christmas. Yep, understandable. Oh, definitely. You'll be able to do that in January, although January is a 5-week month for some people, so yeah. Oh, I know, Selena, but you've done amazing this year. Like, looking at what you've done with your challenges and everything, although I've not seen your recent videos, I was saying this to somebody else today, like, I've just not watched videos in a couple of days. Yeah. Oh, monthly count-ups are one of the best things for me because I do see how it's all growing. Love the name Lucas. Aw. And there's a lot of people calling their name Luca now, especially after that Disney program, the one with like the Merman, which is really it's a good movie, but yeah, Lucas is really nice. Oh yeah, you can't buy from one. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's okay, Kayla. I don't mind personal questions. Somebody actually inboxed me a couple of weeks ago and asked me what I do for a job, and I don't mind that either, to be honest. But I don't know if my budget's like what I get paid. I don't know if that's average or what if it's I don't know. Not sure. I do a weekly shop that I've budgeted for, then I'll go, I'll use that money for this and order a takeaway because I'm exhausted. Okay. So what you need to do from that is you need to then budget more for the weekly shop or takeaway because that's obviously where your money's needing to go. So once you've got that figured out, you'll be fine. Hi, Abby. £500. Oh, that's nothing. Well, it is something. It's £500, but that's amazing. Well done. What motivated you to start cash stuffing? Oh, it's definitely changed my habits because I definitely don't go shopping as often, especially online because I've got no money in the bank to do it. Obviously I've got my Monzo which keeps all my sinking funds, but it's definitely changed me for the better and my habits, especially in B&M and Home Bargains. I do not spend what I used to do. Hi Zoe, thanks for joining. What motivated me though, I think I just grew up a little bit and I thought, I've got a house now, I've got the 2 kids, like I need money, I can't just be spending just willy-nilly, really. I don't think I'll be able to do it monthly, so I'm thinking of doing it fortnightly. Do you know what? Do it fortnightly and see how you are. You can always change it. All budgets and the way that we do cash stuff and it is adjustable. And to you as well. Hi. If it's not too private, what is your job? Just seem to have a huge amount spare for challenges weekly. So I'm a classroom assistant and Ryan's well, gosh, what is he? A social care worker. So we're both in the care industry. I'm in a school. I work 32.5 hours a week. But yeah, Zoe, we don't have a lot of debt. So I'll show you my monthly outgoings. Wait a minute, once I find it. Okay. You may or may not have seen this before. So Ryan and I get paid about £1,350. Ryan gets about 1,600-ish. And this is our joint savings. So the way I do it is I just add all my money into the joint, apart from the bills. And then Ryan takes some of his money away from what he gets paid. He takes about £300 of it and then puts the rest into the joint account. And then this is all of our bills. So we've only got our mortgage, council tax, car loan, car tax, which might not be it. That's not anymore. Life insurance, Spotify, Virgin, which is just the internet, and then our bank, which is our our insurance and stuff. And then mine's is like the gas and electric, the kids' clubs, Specsavers, phone, Disney. So yeah, we don't have much outgoings as such. And I think that's the thing. Sorry, I just need a drink. I've got a Diet Coke. Right, I've missed more questions. What have I missed? Mrs. Clark, I started cash stuff in March this year and it saved us 3 times already from unexpected expenses. Love cash stuffing. I've used my emergency ones before and I've unstuffed the 100 envelope challenge way back when I needed to. And sometimes you need to. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't have debt, Zoe, and if I'm in charge of the shopping, it's like I want money left over. Marama. My gas and electric, £100 a month is what I've been allocating. I will be allocating 150 kind of like over the next couple of months. But what I do is I do £150 from like January to maybe like August. And then it's like £100 is in my gas and electric. And then the £50 goes into a Monzo, which is like a backup. And then that way I've got that then to use for gas if I need to. Let's see. And process watching your videos from the beginning up to June this year. Oh, I know. Yeah. I was pregnant with him and yeah, I was due in the February, so he'll be 2 in February. 53 for life insurance, is that monthly? Yeah, that's monthly and that's for the 2 of us as well. That came with the house and that includes like, I hate to say like cancer and everything as well. And it means that the plan that I'm on is just if one of us does die unexpectedly, then the mortgage gets paid for, like the whole mortgage. So, I mean, I probably could look for cheaper, but it came with the house and yeah, I can't really be bothered. I probably will look into it eventually though. Oh, thank you, Hannah. I really am so proud. Especially because Ryan never really had savings as well. And I wasn't a particularly very good saver. I got a job in Tesco when I was 16, and because I had money, I just went and spent it everywhere. Life insurance, I am with Royal London. 100's great. Do you know what? I mean, most of the days we're out all day, so it's really just the evening, although I will have to up it to 150 just to put more into the gas. Gonna have to wait and see with that. But then as well, I build up a buffer throughout the month because I still put the same amount in and don't maybe use it all, especially in summertime. 4 incomes, mum, dad, me, and sis. We do £50 each in gas and electric. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Selena. Because I mean, with Virgin, we were paying for Virgin, but it was a lot. It was really expensive. I think they were expecting like £85 and then they couldn't bring it down anymore. And I thought, you know what, I don't even need TV anymore. Like, just get rid of that and get rid of TV license, and then that was it. We pay £17 for the internet because it's the higher internet because Ryan wants the higher one. And then we've got Netflix and Disney Plus. So with that, the kids are fine. 104. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I think transparency is the best thing because at the end of the day, if I can't be honest with you guys, I can't be honest with myself. You can't just go into this journey and just lie. Do you know what? I seen a comment on Facebook the other day, and it was on the Cash Stuff in UK site, and it was something about somebody had says, oh, I think it's all for show for some YouTubers, because how do they manage to stuff £100 each time, or hundreds of pounds each time? And that comment kind of, it didn't annoy me, it just kind of frustrated me, because I think, like, everybody's is personal to them, so why does it, how could you think it's just for show? I don't share my bills on my channel, as everyone would be shocked at my phone bill. Oh, it's a shame that you think people would judge you, but you're, yeah, there's some people out there that that's all they've got to do. Oh, really? With Virgin? Oh, well, they wouldn't budge with us. I tried and tried, but nah, I thought, no, I'm giving up. New to cash, I'm struggling and having to keep dipping into it. Makes me want to give up. I'm on UC and PIP, so finances are tight. I'm spending 170 on groceries and pets a week. Pets are expensive, definitely. But do you know what? Just keep going, because every little bit of savings does help, and you'll get there. You will. I wish schools taught the younger generation about budgeting, debt, mortgages, etc. Yes, I know. Because when I was, oh, hi Wendy, don't worry, I'll be doing knockout 9 soon. I will be, because I've got £50 here that I'm going to do it with. Yeah, I think that should be taught in schools, definitely. And this is why I'm kind of teaching Grace now about savings. Like, I'm saying to her, if she's got some money for her Christmas or something, I'm saying, well, let's put this much into savings, like into your bank, and then we can spend this much. Or that's what I'm going to be doing now that she's 4, because I think she's got a better understanding. I'm really sorry, I've got no idea about PIP and UC. I don't receive any of them and don't really know. Oh, thank you. Yep, exactly, Zoe. People will judge you. Do what's right for you and don't care what they say. That's something as well, Selena, because I do drink, let's be honest. This is why I'm sounding a bit hoarse tonight. Horsey tonight, because I was out last night. But I don't smoke either, so like people who do vapes and stuff, and one of my friends was actually wanting to start Cash Stuff in, and she was asking me, like, what do I do for it? And then I says to her, oh yeah, but remember, you've got like 2 dogs and 2 snakes and 2 rats and whatnot and 3 cats. That's what she's got. And also remember that you do vape, so it can be expensive for vaping. And yeah, people actually spend more money on takeaways than other people do. So Ryan and I don't really get many takeaways, to be honest. We get maybe like 1 a month, 2 a month. But we're just not big takeaway eaters, to be honest, because I can't be bothered paying that price for somebody to cook for me. But then again, I do enjoy going out for a meal. But the difference with a meal and takeaway is you can go out and enjoy yourself for the night, have a few drinks, people are actually cooking for you, cleaning for you, and it's decent food. Whereas takeaways, it's a hit or a miss, whether it's going to be cold, whether it's going to be, everything's going to be there, whether it's going to be late. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. No, you don't miss it. And, well, I was going to say I've lost a wee bit of weight with not doing takeaways. I haven't, but you could. I am quite lucky. I mean, in Scotland, we are probably, well, we are a lot less on houses, I know that. And my my mortgage, sorry, for the month is £358 or 359, whatever it was, which is very good. Eating, oh, what kind of takeaway, Jacqueline? Oh, I love a takeaway, but just can't justify it now. So my next goal, I know I'm trying to do goals here as well, guys. My next goal is 1K in holidays and in New York. So my holidays has... Now, we've actually not booked a holiday because I'm not sure what we're wanting to do yet, where we're wanting to go, but it's got 500, 600 and 20 and 40. So it's got £640. So I want that up to 1,000, maybe even more. What I tend to do is readjust my goals kind of halfway during the month. Oh, if you haven't seen, wait, I'll just show you. This is a wee sneak peek. If you haven't seen my wedding photos. And then I've got a £10 here in the cabin bag, but I'm not counting that. And then in New York, I've got 400 in the bank, well, in Monzo. That's in the interest one. And then I've also got this little one, and it's got 25 in it. But I was struggling to stuff £20 at a time, so this is what I'm going to do from now on. And then once it's got 100, I'll add it into here. We were thinking about a holiday, but I'm just thinking that if we're wanting to move house and stuff, then maybe a holiday will be off the cards just now until we figure out what we want to do. That's expensive, isn't it? Like, that's my whole wage just about. How would I even afford food? That's crazy. My next goal is 1,300 in Christmas 2024. So you'll have seen my box from Charlotte. And this is what I'm going for this year. My Christmas shopping's just about done. I've actually got about £300 left in my Christmas fund. But that all of that money is allocated to people and gifts that we want to do. When do I go to New York again? Planning to go to New York in January 2025. So I'm probably looking at booking it, well, sometime next year. But yeah, I'm hoping to do it January. This is what I love about lives, is actually, like, people are just chatting away, and it's great, rather than in the comments. I love it. Now, my last one is to complete That Budget Looks 2024 challenge by July the 31st. Bloody tongue tie. So I've started this challenge with a few of them. I need to put this up a wee bit because of the Zoom. Yeah, I've started a wee bit of it. £30 in there. Has anyone got any more questions? I've not been to New York yet, but I do. It's been on my bucket list as well. Do you know what? I love a holiday, like, in the UK. I absolutely love it. I've never been to Butlins, to be honest. Where is Butlins? That is a goal and a half. But I'm £30 there. Excuse me. Do you know what though, Bronwyn? I need to have goals. I definitely need to have goals in place just so that I can have something to work towards. Oh, what do I want to see in New York? Do you know what I'm looking most forward to? Is the food. I'm such a foodie. Like, I love food. And I've not even really planned on where I'm going. But hi, Sarah. Yeah, I really do want to see the food. Obviously, at Christmas, well, January is not Christmas time as such, but I want to go kind of like that time. Oh, the best trip. Oh my goodness. Do you ever wish you started budget? Oh yeah, Wendy, 100%. I wish I came across budgeting and cash stuff in, like, when I first got my first job. I would have been in a much better house. Not that my house is bad, like, it's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It's got a great sized garden and stuff, but I could have saved a lot more money and been a lot, not happier as such, but yeah. But at the same time, if all that had happened, then I might not have met Ryan, I might not have the kids, so I'm not looking back on it as such, I'm just looking forward. Are you on about my 2024 goals, Zoe? 10 times. Oh my goodness. What's the places that you would say to go to, Tasha? I love burgers and steak. I would try anything though. But yeah, I would really want to go there at Christmas time. And do you know what? I just want to go for the walk-in as well. Like, I'm really bad. I can't even think of any places in New York, but I just want to go and see everything. Skegness. That's meant to be quite good as well, is it? Out with my budgeting ones. Well, apart from maybe moving house and as well, I don't know if you remember, but if you were watching me back at the start of the year, I actually got into college for this year to go and do a higher level in my job. But that meant leaving my job and not obviously getting paid. So I decided to go against that and got a job in a school instead, so that I was still getting summer holidays off. So I am actually planning on hopefully doing that degree whilst I'm in my work. That's my plan for next year. Do you know what? I don't mind sharing where I am. I'm in Dundee. It's a city. Oh, you can't read it, it's blurry. Oh, like, I'll quickly go through them again for you, Zoe. So, hit my annual goals for 2024, like car insurance, car tax, etc. Have 5,000 in my kitchen home binder, which is my green one. 1,000 in holiday and in New York, so both of them. I want 1,300 in my Christmas 2024, so that's basically just hitting my Christmas goal. And then complete That Budget Looks 2024 challenge by July 31st. That's what I'm hoping for. I used to be a carer. I did used to be a carer, but I moved on to the school. So I'm a classroom assistant now. Right, shall we do a little bit of Knockout 9? I know Wendy hates it, but I love it. Thank you, Zoe. Right, okay. Is this... Oh, do you know what? My other video's not went live yet, so I got another video done, and I actually shut the box on the other one, so yeah, it's a bit of a... what's it called? Spoiler. But I did it. You also hate it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, so I've got £50 here, so if you missed it, if £50, I got a refund from the car tax place, and then I also got a tenner from a raffle thing that I won, and then tenner from Facebook Marketplace. So just thought I would stuff it in this video just to make it a wee bit longer. Not longer as such, but I just enjoy chatting to you guys. I have it whenever I use it. Huh. Oh, do you know what? Do the Knockout 9. You can always change it to like 40 pence and 50 pence and stuff. Black Beauty. I personally like doing challenges to then like stuff into my sinking fund and stuff. I just think it's more fun for me. But some people don't like challenges, and that's okay as well. It's just, yeah, do you. I know coin challenges, I was a bit like that to start with, but actually every pound counts. So that's the way I look at it now. And because I've got the RBS, we've got I don't know if you've watched it, I put a wee clip on my unstuffing of the penny challenge when I completed that. But in the RBS, we've got a machine which we just pour everything into, and it counts everything for us. We don't have to do like the bag faffing about. Would be weird if I had a channel. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Oh, I love challenges. I've got a lot of challenges, to be honest. Right, let's go with this one. 4 and 2, that's 6. Gosh, watch me make mistakes with this because we're live. When you started to save money, how many cash challenges did you start with? Oh, now, when I first started, I only had... What did I have? Selena, you might be able to remind me. So I only had the 2 binders, and I actually started off with the 24 envelope challenge, which was from pinching the pennies. And yeah, so it was 24 envelopes and it saved up to £300, and I literally just put all my change into that. And then I worked my way up into more challenges. So it was that one and the penny challenge. So I only started off with the 2. It was like a challenge for pound coins and notes, and then one for the penny challenge, and that was it. Yeah, I find challenges are fun, but like Drew and Big said, you might not want to do the dice challenges if you're not actually doing videos. It just depends on what you want to do, I suppose. Yeah, they 2 are good ones to start, and then work your way up to like the 50 envelope or something. It depends on what you want to use it for as well. Right, 10. It's always quite dangerous getting rid of the 1, but I'm going to do it. Oh, oh gosh, don't tell me that. Yeah. See, you did. Oh, Sarah, yeah, I used to, yep. I used to actually sit on the floor. Do you get worried about so much cash in the house? I do get worried sometimes, but then I do like my cash condensings and put it back to the bank. So I've never, well, I do it. I'm due to do one actually. But as well, what I do if I want to, like if I've got child benefit coming out, so this is what I've done for this time and for my YouTube money. Instead of taking it out the bank again, I just condense some and put the transferred it over to the pots. Oh gosh, what? That's quite scary about Monzo. Yeah, I might have to move all my money out of there, you know. That's actually terrified me. That's really scary because I've got a lot of money in Monzo. Right, let's go with this next roll. Right, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 7 and 2. Oh. No, thank you for letting us know because that's actually scary. Yeah. That's terrifying. Right, let's go next. 5. Now I'll have to think about Monzo and see where I want to put it, because the only thing I like about Monzo is the fact that you've got all the golds. You can't look, Wendy. Come on, I've not got that much left. We're fine. 5, 6, 7. So that's 4 and 3. See, Wendy? We're fine. We just need an 8. Revolut. How many pot are you allowed pots in Revolut? I'll be honest, I've never switched bank. Even with these incentives, I just don't want to switch banks because Chase, yeah, that's a good point actually. I could just put it all in Chase. It's just because I've got so many pots, but then maybe I could break it. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a think because I don't want it in Monzo if they're closing accounts randomly. Or just because of a dispute. That's just ridiculous. What's a burner account? Right, last one. Oh, 5. Oh no. Right, I don't even have 5s, but we might have one in knockout 9. Wendy, I'm only doing one of those, so don't worry. Right, let's see. Do we have a 5? Yes, we do. So I might just stick this in here as well. There we go. Okay, don't panic. Monzo, another pan. Yeah, but well, that's what I thought, Zoe. So if they do it and they don't, if they say that you can't have your money back, do you just go to the Visa? Is it Visa? I've got no idea. Just a spare account. But see, if you're doing a burner account and it's for an incentive, do you not have to put all your, like, transfer all your bills and stuff to get the incentive? You can sleep tonight. Wendy, I actually love you. Like, your comments always make me laugh and always make me smile. All your comments do, but Wendy always mentions Knockout 9. Oh, well, I don't have 85,000 in it. Come on, Zoe. You've got more hope than I do. Oh, I forgot to put this back in. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? And our mortgage is with our TSB. So I don't know if that actually counts with as an account or if I can just get an account with them. I don't know. Actually, why did I just put 5 in there? You guys are not even keeping me right. What did I just do? Oh, what have I just done? Wait, that was for the 2 5s, so that's fine. I was putting 8 in, so I need to take 2 out. No. What did I just do, guys? I've got no idea. No, I took 5 out. I've got no idea, Sarah. This is why I shouldn't do videos. Right, wait a minute. I had £50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. Oh, I was swapping 5s. That's what I was doing. And then, oh, do you know what? I don't have any. Oh, let's just take 3 from here. This is my stuff for the next week. It's from Sinking Funds. Putting 8 in now. Gosh. What a nightmare. And then I'll swap another 2 5s. That's what I'll do for the 10. There we go. Right, let me see. I'm going to do the Save the Colour from Budget with Chey because I like this one. That's a good Jesus, isn't it? And just pray I don't get the £23. When you started, how did you stop yourself from taking the money out and spending it? To be honest, Tara, it was just the fact that I was motivated to actually have some savings, and watching other people's videos and TikToks and stuff, I wanted to be that type of person to have the money there to be like, oh my goodness, I've been able to save this much. It just clicked to me one day that I was like, I just need to save money. It was very, very, very difficult the first couple of months. Definitely, without a doubt, it was really difficult the first couple of months. But you definitely get there. Anybody would think, Kerry, you make most of this up as you go along. Most of what up, Wendy? I do make it all up. Right, green one. One green. Oh, I've already done that one. 4 red. Oh, bugger. £24. Ah, well. £24. Oh. I think I might move my old mines to Chase, you know, because I'm worried now about Monzo. I have got Hyperjar, but I don't really want to keep that much money in it because I've heard things about that as well. So, where can you trust your money nowadays, really? I find it hard to spend money. Yeah, I'm like that as well. I mean, once you get into the swing of things, you don't really want to spend money because you've been so successful. Right, 20 and 5. We'll have a count up of this because this is quite a good one. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 15, 10, 15, 20, 120 pound. Is that right? I've got no idea. I'll trust it. Hello. Hi, Eva. Yeah. Right, let's see. Where else are we putting this? I need to get this one done, actually. So, let's see. Where's my book? So this one's actually from Eva, the Rockin' Witch. What page are we on? We've got 2 there, but I think we'll just do a 5 because we've not got any 2s. And this saved £72. It's great. This is from my January sales. I don't plan on going crazy in January sales like that. I'm a changed person now. But I do plan on just having a wee nosy and seeing if there's anything I want. Right, let's see. Does anyone know which banks have the best interest rate at the moment? I have Monzo pots, but obviously don't get interest on there. You do actually get a Monzo pot that's got interest. There's one that you can get, and you can only get one. But what I've done is I've condensed 3 different, 3 of my biggest envelopes into that one thing, one pot. So it's condensed. Yeah, that's right, Zoe. So, but you can only get one of those ones unless you've got like the higher, unless you pay for the premium, I think it is. Or you can get the, no, can you get the ones that are not instant? I think you can. Right, let's do Abby's doodah. What's it called? Magical keys. Right, I think what I'm going to do is we'll do a 1 and a 5 because I kind of need to get this done as well. Magical keys, musical keys. Can I sing the song? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. There you go. That's all you're getting. I've not even crossed it off. Kirsty, I'm still getting to grips with the cash stuffing and hoping to build up my savings and save for some home improvements and things. Oh, you'll get there, Kirsty. It takes time and consistency. That's made my day. Grace has actually got a Tony box. I don't know if everybody knows about it, but the Tony box is it's like a little box and it plays a tune. Do you know what? I'll go and get you the Tony box. 1 second, give me a minute. Right, I'm back. Right, so this Tory box is good for kids, but basically it's this little box. It's quite durable, and it comes with all these little figures. You get loads of different ones, and you just put it on, and it plays music. I better not put it on for too long. Oh, there you go. But basically, yeah, you got all these different ones, but there's one that's called a creative Tony. And what you can do with that is you can actually record yourself on it. So I've actually recorded myself singing a couple of songs for Grace so that if she goes and stays away from me, she can take that Tony with her and I can still like sing a bedtime song or read her a wee story. But yeah, these are great. Right, I better put that back in Grace's room in a minute. Yeah. Well, that's that because Grace is 4 years old and she loves hers, and Lucas is starting to like it as well. Now, what did we do? Oh yeah, I wrote it. It's fine. Do you know what? You get so many characters. There's lots, and they're always coming out with more as well. Oh, do you know what, Sarah? I've been meaning to show you. So basically, Ryan, I think I told you, but Ryan actually got me a Lego set of flowers as my wedding gift because he was like, "Oh, flowers that are never gonna die, and this is what I'm gonna get you." And I keep forgetting to show you. But here's my flowers, my Lego ones, and it's in a tenants club. Honestly, but these are brilliant. I love them. It is very cute. It was a very good idea. There we go. But they just stay up there. Do you know what? You're actually getting a really good deal. I know you're saying about Black Friday, guys, but on the Tony Box website, you're actually getting a really good deal where you're getting the Tony Box and like 4 characters for a good price. I actually got Grace's last year on the Tony Box website, and it came really quick. It was a really good deal, and I've not seen a deal cheaper than the Tony Box website, to be honest. Yes, Smiths do good ones as well. They do good deals as well. But it's a great gift, and you can do it for any age. They've got older ones as well. Hi, Esther. It was nice to see you anyway. Thank you. How long does it take to build the flowers? Well, let me just get them back down again. One sec. Right, let's see them. Put them in here. So these ones took the longest because they're quite fiddly, actually. And then these ones took a little bit long as well. So all in all, I think it took me about 2.5 hours. But I was watching Grey's Anatomy at the same time, so I think that was just me getting distracted. But I love a little bit of Lego, I'm going to be honest. I'll just show you again before I put that back. But Ryan was very impressed with himself when he said, "Oh yeah, flowers that'll never die." I thought it was dead cute. Right, we've got £10 left. Let's see what we're going to do. Actually, do you know what we'll do while we're on this live? Because why not? We'll get rid of this. So I actually finished the, what's it called? Crack the code. And I'm going to put this into my 100 envelopes. So we'll do that in a minute as well. But we'll get rid of this £10 first. Right. You should do lives more often. Do you know what? I actually forget about the lives. I don't know how. I forget about them. And then obviously, like, I've got to make sure that I'm going to have peace and quiet to do them. Well, mind you, Grace would just take over the show. She really would. She would sit here and take over. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I would definitely recommend a Tony Box for anybody. Yeah. Right. So like I said, I've got this new challenge, but I think I'm just going to put it into I've only really got these 2 challenges going just now. I think I'll put it into this one from Eva because I want to get that done. So it's got £30 in it now. Oh, hi. That's so cute. Right, let me see. I love when the little ones get involved. Grace just, it's quite funny. She'll actually sit at her desk, like her arts and crafts desk, and she'll be like, "Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be drawing a snowman." And she gets it from me, like, because obviously she hears me sometimes. I think it's so cute though. I really do. Right, so we've got £10 in here. So that's that done. Now we're going to go, where is my, oh, it's here. I don't know if I'm missing messages or if there's just no more messages. I'm not sure. Okie doke, so I'm going to add the £53 from the 20, 40, 20, 30, 40, 50 and £3. £53. Oh, do you know what? It's great to get them involved. Grace used to love doing that as well, like sorting all the coins out. She still does, to be honest, but she just doesn't have as much opportunity to do it. Going quiet, yeah. You're missing messages. This is the thing about lives as well. It's a bit funny. Right, £53. So 20, 30, 40, 53. Need a drink actually. Okie doke. Now I need to put this in here so that it goes. Oh. So that it goes in. That's not going to go in. Oh, for goodness me. I'll get there. Am I tripping or is everything flipped? Everything has flipped. I know. Because Ryan's moved my desk around from here to here. And yeah, the ring lights are moved. All these binders were at this side and I don't like them at this side because I'm left-handed. You can be that patient, Eva. You can do it. I've just got water and a Diet Coke. I done too much drinking last night with other things. I was at a brunch and the passion fruit martinis were very good. So I had too many of them last night. And it was a work day today. 200 envelope? What is the 200? Is that 10,000? Is that like the 100 envelope twice? Yeah, definitely start with just 30 and see how you get on. Yeah, do it. And do you know what, Eva? There's no shame in taking out of your challenge if you need to. Try it. Go for it. You're never going to know if you don't try. That's what I always say. It's the first time I've said it in my life, but never mind. 20,000. Oh my gosh. Right, what was that? 53. Shall we have a wee count up of this actually? So again, this is going towards my house or kitchen, whatever I decide to do. So we've got 199. Oh. 95. We've got 90, 85, 53, and then 44, 20, and then this is 11. So £597. 200 envelope is insane. Like, good on you. You can do it, but I will never be able to do it. Maybe one day in my life, but right now I'll just attempt this because this is the second attempt of this. And yeah, like I said, I actually got into, when I first started, I thought about going for the 100 envelope. And then I think it was about £1,200. And then obviously I decided then I couldn't do it anymore, so I unstuffed it. I think that was actually about a year ago that I unstuffed it. But now I'm ready for it because I've got something that's going towards, and yeah, definitely ready for it. So that's that. £200. That's actually giving me a fright thinking about it. I've actually not seen it on Ira's, but I'll have a look. What else I've actually got nothing else to do, but I'm happy to chat if you guys are. It's up to you. But the thing is, you could make your own envelope challenge where you're just adding what you want. It's up to you. have a natter. I love that word, natter. I'd never use it. I just convinced myself I can do scratch offs and got the rainbow riches. I love the way you did it. Couldn't imagine even doing 200 envelopes. Yeah, I love the rainbow riches. Go on, dilly dally budgets. Go on, Sarah, tell us a joke. I'll tell you what, if any of you's watched Big Brother and that hula me joke, I thought it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I want to rip at my banister and put in a glass, but not sure how good of an idea it is with my dog. I don't know about that one because I've actually not got a dog. But the glass banisters do look good. But then, how many nose prints would you have on the glass banister? Rainbow Riches was from Lazy Flamingo Designs. I soon realised 100 would be too ambitious, so I used mine to stuff with whatever. Exactly, Esther. That's the thing with this budget. Was that Yin Run? Yeah, it was. I can't even remember the joke, but it was so funny. Was it? What is halloumi? I can't even remember the joke anymore. Oh, bye-bye, Wendy. I hope you enjoyed Knockout 9. Oh, yeah, what does the cheese say in the mirror? I actually loved it. Why do golfers wear 2 pairs of trousers? Oh, gosh. In case you got a hole in one. That is funny. That is funny, Sarah. I'll give you that. Your jokes remind me of Ryan, and I married Ryan for a reason. And Ryan would love that joke. That's the kind of jokes he tells. Is it? Oh, I love the halloumi one. What does cheese say in the mirror? Halloumi. And you know what? I actually love a bit of halloumi as well. I don't know if anybody's seen, but on a couple of videos ago, I actually got halloumi fritters from the chippy, and they were absolutely delicious with a little bit of sweet chili sauce. Amazing. Do you guys want me to go through anything, or has anybody got any questions? I mean, I've answered a lot of questions, but if I've missed it by any chance, then let me know, because I don't mind. Fritters. Oh, thank you for joining us, Maria. Do you know what? I think some of the Scottish accents can be quite, well, difficult to understand is one thing. It's so weird when I listen to you. You sound so Scottish, and I'm Scottish too, and I don't think when I talk that I sound Scottish at all. So my 100 envelope is going towards my home/kitchen binder. So that's a part of the green binder. Oh my goodness, can't get it out. Yeah, that's a part of this one. So once it's complete, it'll be going into here. And like I said before, any challenges that are over 100, so like 125, I'll put the 100 into here and then put the 25 into the 100 envelope challenge. Whereabouts are you from, Kirsty, in Scotland? How did I come up with my 2024 goals? Basically, I just looked back at my goals from last year, so like the wedding and stuff, and kind of thought about what I wanted to achieve this year. My main one being the top one, which was hitting all my annuals, because I felt a big relief doing that this year. And then obviously It's holidays mainly, and then like my kitchen / home, Christmas, and then completing a challenge, which is a big challenge for me. I don't think I'll complete my 100 envelope, but we can give it a go. And do you ever get questions from the bank about why you're withdrawing money? Technically I don't, because I send Ryan. But when I used to go, our bank's a bit funny, it's only open during school hours, so I actually can't go anymore. I was asked the first couple of times, but now they just know me, and they actually ask me how I'm getting on with my savings, which is great. You'll do it, Kerry. Oh, thank you. Oh no, Kirsty, I'm from Dundee. That's scary. I've actually never met somebody else who does cash stuffing from where I am. Binders, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 binders in total, Esther. And then I've also got my like Iris Budgets binder as well. Yes, please. Might seem a bit crazy, but what are your variable envelopes? As in like my short-term sinking funds. What do you have in your daily / weekly binder? I will show you. My chat's frozen again. It'll catch up in a minute, I think. So I've got groceries and I've got households. So households more for like bin bags, laundry stuff, toothpaste, toothbrushes, that kind of thing, shampoo, conditioner, fuel, which is obviously fuel, miscellaneous. Now I've been asked about what miscellaneous could be for. I've used it on different things, like a overpayment if I went over on one of the budgets. I've used it for light bulbs, and I've used it for different things, to be honest, but just miscellaneous things. And in my spending, I've got days out, which is only get stuffed monthly, and it's £50 a month. Then Lucas gets stuffed monthly as well, for nappies and wipes and stuff. And then the kids, which is weekly. That's crazy, Kirsty. Do you know what? I just love cash stuffing and how it brings everyone together. It really does, and it's, yeah, I love it. Does Ryan ever do the shopping? Yes, he does wreck the budget. As you can see, Zoe, you might not have seen my recent video or whatever video it was, but Ryan decided, I think it was actually last week, he went over, he thought the budget had renewed, it hadn't, so he went out and got everything and above, like all the spices that aren't even empty yet, he got them all and took out of days out. So I don't have any days out money left. But it's fine, because if I need to take some from something else, I will do. Right, short-term sinking funds. Bye, Sarah. Thank you for joining. So for short-term, I've got... You've lost your Filofax. Haven't been able to find it, and I had 150 cash in it. Oh no. Is it... Did you lose it out? Out with? Oh gosh. My son is pressing the emoji button. I love the emojis. It's fine. Keep them coming. I didn't even know you could send emojis on live. I've actually got my laptop up here. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I think it's just a man thing. I don't know what it is, but Ryan will actually see. I don't know if like any other people are guilty of this. You might be, but Ryan actually goes to like the reduced section and is like, oh, he comes back with all these loaves of bread and is like, oh yeah, these are like a great bargain, like 10p. And I'm thinking it's only a bargain if you're actually going to use it. And I've got no space in the freezer for 3 loaves of bread. I'm not being funny, but what do you want me to do with them? So for short term, I've got Costco, date night, eating out, clothing, health, Health, I suppose, could be a lot short or long term, because right now I'm actually saving for glasses, but it could be used for like Calpol, tablets, whatever. But we're usually quite stocked up on that, and I tend to take from like household if I need it. And then I've got holiday and cabin break and occasions, but that's kind of like longer term. So that's my short term ones. And then I've also got my binder, which has got a couple of short term ones in it. So like I've got shopping trips, self-care, time with friends, which is definitely short. And then a couple of longer term ones as well. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Ryan in the shopping. He drives me insane, honestly. Definitely. I have no idea, but I had my shopping, my son. Oh no, that's actually my biggest fear, like losing my purse. I lost it once in a bar that's not got a great reputation, but luckily it was there the next day. My hubby will talk the budget, put it in, and then still shall we get whatever, knowing it is an envelope. Oh, Ryan's just, yeah. And he'll say to me, oh, what can I get this one from? And I'm like, well, just, I'll deal with it, don't worry. He's like, oh yeah, no, but I don't mind going out for it. And I'm like, yeah, but if you take the money, you're going to spend lots more. But it's fine. It's men, is it? Yeah, exactly. Oh, the buying stuff just because it's on offer. It's only on offer if we need it. It does frustrate me, but it's fine. I'll get over it. How long have you been cash stuffing for, and how did you get into it? I actually seen it on TikTok. It was Americans that I seen. I don't actually have time to watch any Americans now because of just watching everybody else. But yeah, it was TikTok, and it was during lockdown as well, or just when we were coming out of lockdown maybe. So it was, my first cash stuffing was October 2021 because I was still pregnant with Lucas. Just as you mentioned, Calpol, you can get it for the kids under minor allotments from the chemist for free. Oh, I didn't realise that. I actually buy the Home Bargains one. I refuse to pay £3.54 just for a bottle of Calpol. I get it the Home Bargains one. It's £1.99. It's the exact same ingredients if you check them up on the back. I think there's like 0% of something difference, but yeah. What are you putting your 100 envelope money towards? Yeah, so I'm putting it towards my home/kitchen, whatever I decide to do. 2018, there wasn't UK ones then. Yeah, 2018. I wish I did come across cash stuffing and budgeting a lot sooner. Obviously, budgeting was a thing, but I don't know if you guys agree, but I think some people, if you say you're budgeting, some people think that they assume that you're stingy or like on a low budget, whereas that's not always the case. It's just you can budget on any budget, if that makes sense. Like you could have £5 coming in a month and you could still budget. Doesn't mean that you're stingy or skint. I'm not even going to repeat that, but yes. No, it's not acceptable. I first saw American videos, then I found all you guys and just watch yours now. I've not got time to catch up on the UK ones, never mind in everybody else, like all the Americans. There's just no way of catching up with everybody. I'll have to check that out about the Calpol, although we don't use it that often. Yeah. If I go out, Katie, and I've said, oh yeah, I've budgeted for that, so it's okay. It's like, oh, budgeted for it, like yeah, it's hard to explain, but there definitely is a stigma around it. Oh, I know you're really joking. Yeah, exactly. It's a plan for your money. And I would never go without budgeting now. I always find it interesting how people stumble across cash stuff and it's such a random thing to do and people don't get. I will be honest though, I don't know how many, like there's a few YouTubers who are actually on here. Not many of my friends know that I do YouTube. And it's not that I find it embarrassing, I just don't think they'll get it. YouTube doing videos definitely keeps me motivated. But there's not many people that know how I do YouTube. So Ryan does, my mum does, and then who else does? Oh, my best friend, but that's it. Kirsty, that yeah, I'm like that as well. Hi Natalie, watching this delayed. So sorry, to confuse you. New York food. Try Juniors. Is it Juniors? It's on Times Square and the best place to eat whilst there. Amazing burgers and cheesecakes. Oh, lovely. My family know I budget and they're like, they'll joke that I'm really tight. Yeah, I know the feeling. I hate it, and when unbudgeted things come up, how do you deal with that? Yeah. Do you know what though? It depends on what the unbudgeted thing is. Like, so if it's days out or something and I've got an unbudgeted night out, if I've not got an income coming in, like my YouTube pay or my child benefit or something, then I'll just take it from a different envelope. So I just take it from not anything that I need the money for in an exact amount. So I wouldn't take it from like the kids' birthdays, I wouldn't take it from emergency, and I wouldn't take it from challenges. Um, Occasionally I've retired a challenge just to get the money, but no, I would probably take it out of like a couple of like variable sinking funds, or a different one in my envelope. But it depends on what the unbudgeted thing is. I told the boss's son at work he definitely doesn't get it because they're rich. Yeah, My baby dad found me on YouTube and recorded it and sent it to his friends and saying he doesn't need to pay for it. That's really cheeky. Oh my goodness. Usually schools for me, they'll have a charitable thing or trip. Yeah. Have you got a sinking fund for that now though, now that you know like it's more of a regular thing? When are you 40, Kirsty? We're thinking of going in January 2025. And that's the thing as well. So my friends have actually got into this as well because they don't know I do videos, but they know I do budgeting, and they were kind of inspired by the fact that I didn't have much debt, and also that we were able to pay for things in advance, like our annuals. And they really like that. So they asked me all about it, and I've gave them a wee bit of advice, and they've got a couple of binders from Amazon, and they're going to try and get started as well. But the thing is, you kind of need to go all in with this or not do it at all, I suppose, because if you don't go all in and actually trust like that you're doing it, then it might not work. And it's quite scary to do that. Yeah, school bus one and one for education, one for trips, and a uniform one. Gosh, yeah. Do you know what? I never actually thought about school trips and stuff. So I've started saving for Grace's school uniform for next year because she starts school next August. But I um never thought about school trips and stuff. It's difficult to describe each stuffing to people sometimes. My family all agree that they're talking about money should be hush hush and not spoken about. Yeah, it depends who you're speaking to, Eva. I think it's good to speak about money and be transparent, but it depends on what your insecurities are as well. So a lot of people are insecure about money. And I get it, like if you've got a lot of debt and stuff, like you might feel a bit more insecure. But I think if you're doing it's like weight. If you actually want to do something about it and you're wanting people to kind of like help you and motivate you to do stuff about your weight, and then why would you not speak about it? I just think it's a good thing to speak about, especially like with your partner and stuff and family. I definitely think it's a thing you can speak about or should be able to speak about. But I get it, like a lot of people are hush hush and think it should just be private. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't like speaking about money, Esther, but personally I don't mind speaking about it. But that's because I'm comfortable where I am at the moment. Oh yeah, trips. I mean, stuff like the kids like after school activities, I think is going to be a bigger expense next year because Lucas is going to want to get to bigger things. And then Grace obviously goes to a couple of things, and I think she wants to start swimming as well. So it's quite a lot. Definitely. We went to New York last year. It was very expensive, so budgeted everything. I've seen the Stardust Diner actually on. I think it was TikTok. Actually, I've seen it. Yeah, definitely, Kirsty. I think there's a few people in my life. Well, there was a couple of people in my life that are no longer in my life, but um, that always complained about being skint. But then when I spoke about maybe budgeting and doing like doing a plan with your monies and your ingoings, outgoings and stuff, they didn't really want to hear about it. But then they would always like flash with their new clothes and new toys for their kids. When actually there's nothing wrong with going to a charity shop or accepting something free on Facebook if that's what you need to do. Yeah, it's definitely a hard thing, isn't it, money? A lot of people, and I think this is why it goes back to it should really be taught in schools, 100%, because I was never taught anything like that in schools. And when I came and got my first job, I spent all my money. I really did. Yeah, exactly. Mhm. And the thing is, you should really know what your priorities are for that month. Um, I get why people are in situations like this because not everybody's lucky enough to have a job or be able to work the hours that I work or yeah, it comes back down to personal. That's it. Mhm. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Esther. Mhm. I suppose it's like we've got friends. I don't think they would mind me saying, but I don't think they watch it anyway. But we've got friends who have they both work, so it's fine, and they've both got good jobs, and they'll say, "Oh no, we can't afford to come like go there next year, so like a festival or something." But then they've just took out a finance on um like a big car, and it's like, but why are you taking a finance out if you can't afford to go somewhere next year? Like a finance is surely worse. Whereas I'm kind of like in a mindset now where I actually want to save the money before I actually go and do it. Mhm. Oh, but budgeting's changed my life, and so's cash stuffing, to be honest. Definitely. And it's like when I was on maternity leave, I managed to just make it work. I don't know how. Like, see, going looking back at it now, I don't know how I managed to make it work, but I did because I was budgeting. But if I wasn't budgeting, I don't know if I would have made it work the way I did and actually was able to save money. I probably would have been waiting for the next pay. Yeah, definitely. Finance, do you know what doesn't help though is the way that the world's working just now. So all these banks and everything are just popping up. Oh, do you want an extra like £1,000 loan? Why are they offering loans to people just randomly and willy nilly? Like people are not even applying for it, but then they see that they can take that and they're thinking, oh, do you know what? Actually, I could do with an extra £1,000 like that now. Yeah. It's like some people just see a finance as like free money or a free thing just now because they don't have to pay for it. And to be quite honest, I've got the car loan that I had and I regret taking that car loan out. If I was to do that again, I would actually save the car, like for the car first. Easy to tap your card, it definitely is. It really is. And it's just all these finance things, like I said, it's just so easy. Yeah, uh-huh, definitely. And with things like Very and Littlewoods, I mean, I know I've got a Very card, but then that's the only debt I've really got. Um, but all these Very cards, they don't really take much time until they've upped your limit. And before you know it, you've got like a £3,000 limit on your Very card. And you're buying stuff that you don't even really need. It's just more, I've got the money there so I can spend it. And this is it, yeah. So Esther, like again, with the wedding, I am so, so proud of us for having paid for the wedding and not having any debt on it, because I feel such a relief that we've actually not got any debt for the wedding. And I never thought about it beforehand, thinking like how do people pay for weddings, but I'm just so proud that we've actually been able to do that. And this is why I've got the plan for the kitchen in the house, because I don't want to get a kitchen on finance and be paying for it by the time I'm thinking about getting a new kitchen, if that makes sense. Yeah, the government, definitely. I don't see what the need in all the food prices going up is. Like, I've seen so many local businesses shutting down, more so kind of like the local sweet treat bakeries things. And it's because they're the charge of the price of making the cakes and the brownies and cupcakes and whatnot is so much higher than what they'll ever be able to charge and what actually people would pay for a cake. So they're having to go bust because of this. It's a shame. PayPal credit is the absolute worst. Instantly got 300. 3,000, that, oh my goodness. That's just off the bat. That is crazy. I've never had a credit card and I don't know why. I think my mum just installed it into me that I didn't need a credit card. But then it's weird because when you go and get a mortgage, it's like, oh, where's your credit rate? And you need to take out a credit card and like pay it off every month just to make you get a credit rating. Oh, hi, Monique. Yeah, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. We've paid for our wedding and have family members still paying theirs off and they've been married for 5 years. That's insane. That really is. And weddings are expensive. I don't regret paying well, spending how much I did on my wedding because it was such a good um yeah, it was such a good day and night. But I wouldn't have wanted to go into debt for it. Definitely not. So do you have a credit card now? No, I don't have a credit card now. I still don't. Ryan did, which is how we got the mortgage, because obviously we could see how much I've been paying. I did have a store card, which is, I suppose it's like a credit card. I had the berry, so they two for me were enough. But no, I don't have a credit card. I probably should get one for the likes of flights and stuff, but I don't. No. Dundee is an absolute belter for stuff shutting down. Yes, yes, it is. Bacon is so dear. I mean, who's going to pay £3 for a brownie? A bit of brownie, not even a brownie, like a big brownie. But no, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but personally, I wouldn't spend that much on a brownie because at the end of the day, I can get my milk and bread for that. So how much did it cost all in all? Do you know what? I don't actually have a full budget for it. I mean, let's see. So it was 7.5. No, it wasn't. 7,500 for the venue. What else did I have? My dress and veil and bits for the wedding dress were 1,000, but I actually got that gifted to me. But I'll put it on anyway. Oh, that wasn't 1,000. Plus 900. My cake was 280. And I had 300 for the extra bits that we wanted for decoration. The kilts were 500. And we had the photographer, which was about 600. It was on a deal though, so that was fine. My paper was free. What else do we have? Ryan, you can come in. Oh, Ryan's just out of the shower, but he's home now from work. What else did we actually have? The bridesmaids' dresses, they were 200. Now, Grace's things, all in all, her dress was £40 from Next. Her shoes were about £20 from Next. So let's just say about £80 for Grace. Invites. Yes. Invites were... I actually got the invites off of Etsy. They were very good priced, actually. They were very well priced. I think it was like 150. But then I also got a few things, like miscellaneous things off of Etsy, which came to about £30. So that was like the signage. Rings, £600, which actually isn't too bad. Table settings, that was all included in the 7.5. Flowers were 350. It was my friend's mum who'd done them. Food was included. Wedding fee, oh yeah, that was 400. What else? What else am I thinking of? The buffet was included as well. Oh, DJ, 350. Nails I done myself. Gifts and stuff. Oh, I spent £100 just on groomsmen, Ryan stuff, and bridesmaids gifts. Hair and makeup. Oh yeah. So the hair was 250 for 3 of us, 4 of us. No, 5 of us. 250. And then makeup was 125, and then I paid a £60 deposit. Oh no, that's okay, Gabby. Thank you for joining us. So 12,000. Is that right? That doesn't seem like a lot. What have I missed? I feel like I've missed something. Can't remember. No, we never got cars. No, I've included Grace's outfit. Lucas was a kilt, so that was including the kilt hire. Venue, done that. That was 7.5. So our venue actually included, so it was 7.5 thousand, and that included 2 lodges. So one lodge was a 6-man lodge, and that was for 3 nights, and then one was the like the one for our wedding night, and that was for 2 nights, and then that included the food, the table settings, but I paid an extra 300 for extra setting up, like decor, and then also the buffet as well. But I've included DJ. Yeah, I have. Photographs, yep, I've included that. I feel like I have missed something though, and I can't think what. Sweeties. So I actually bought my own sweeties and stuff. It did come to £150, let's be honest. But I bought the jars, and I also bought all the sweeties, but then I can reuse the jars for like birthdays and stuff for the kids. My dress, I've included that as well. I got my dress from Wed to Be, which is a lot cheaper than some dresses. So my dress, veil, and I got like a, what's it called? Not a burlesque. What's the thing called that goes over you? Like your top half. I can't remember. Cannot remember for the life of me. But yeah. underwear. I'm gonna. Do you know what's away? A bodice? No. Oh, it wasn't a bodice. It was a. Oh, sugar. I can't remember. It just. Oh, shoes. Do you know what? My shoes. I was not happy with my shoes. I paid £45 for my shoes. I know it's not a lot, but they were from ASOS, and they were bonny. They had like jewels in the front. No, it's not a corset either. It's a. Oh, gosh, I can't remember. It starts with B. Definitely starts with B, I think. Flower pin things. What are flower pin things? Bolero! Sarah, it's a bolero. I knew it. I could think of it, but I couldn't remember what it was. It's just because it's this time of night. It was a bolero. That's what it was. So yeah, the bolero, the dress, the veil, and like a headpiece was all included, and it was for £1,000. Buttonholes. Oh, the buttonholes were included for the flowers. We actually had white thistles for ours. And yeah, they were included with the flowers. Yeah, so my shoes from ASOS, literally, during the mealtime, my strap fell off, and I was not in a good mood with them. I was like, oh my goodness, why? But yeah, I was raging with them. So I had my slippers on from like probably about 5 o'clock, which I'm not mad at, to be honest. I had an excuse then, but yeah, was not happy with ASOS. I mean, Jacqueline, I've probably forgot something, but we got a really good deal with our venue because it was counted as out of peak time and out of season because it was the end of September. So we got a really good deal with it. And we also got the deal with the extra accommodation because of when we booked it. Do you know what, Kirsty? When I look at that, I'm thinking that is a lot of money that could have been spent on a lot of things, but I really enjoyed it. I also got a headpiece from Amazon, so I wasn't really crazy about like getting really expensive things for one day. Of course, my dress, which dry cleaning it, I never thought about that afterwards. You wore Indian style flip flops, so I'd be comfy for my wedding. Any funny stories? Oh gosh. Do you know what? I don't actually have any funny stories, Esther. I mean, I was quite a calm bride, to be honest. My bridesmaid was a lot more stressed out than I was. She actually said to me before we went up, she was like, "Oh my goodness, I can't, like, I don't know if I can do this." And I was like, "It's not your wedding day, it's my wedding day. It's fine. You'll be fine." But no, I was quite a calm bride actually. And yeah, like literally before my 10 minutes before I walked up the aisle, I said to the coordinator, I said, is my wedding dress is my wedding cake here, by the way?" And she was like, "Is that the first thing you've asked about your wedding cake if it's arrived?" I said, "Yeah." Like I was so chilled. I don't know why. I am quite a chilled person, to be honest. What was my favourite thing you spent money on for the wedding? Um, do you know what? I don't think I'd be able to find them, but I got the little tablets off of Amazon. Do you know what? I'm going to see if I can find one because they're quite handy for Christmas as well. So I actually bought a pack of these. It was 6-pack. And I bought them for the kids for the table. And I just made up a wee bag with this, like a little fidget, a little dinosaur, a little princess doll for the kids, and that's what I forgot to put on the price actually. And then like a little pen activity book. But these I got from Amazon. I think it was like a 6-pack for £20, and you literally just draw on it, and then you can also lock it, and it doesn't go away, which is really handy. And then you just unlock it again and it'll go away once you press the button. So I got these, and that was actually one of the best bits that I bought for the wedding, because kids loved them and they were so entertained. And it's a great wee Christmas gift as well if you want it. Ah, you want it to be a blue wedding dress? Oh, that's unusual. I bet it'd be nice. Do you know what, Kirsty? I actually love the attention. What are they called? I think they're called like, well, let me see the back. I don't even have the box to show you. I think if you put on Amazon tablets or LC, is it LCD tablets? I just put writing tablet on your, or drawing tablet maybe, and it came up. Well, they're great. And Grace and Lucas both love theirs. No, I did. I loved the attention, and I loved, like, oh, I just loved the whole day, to be honest. It was it's the best day of my life. Like, I would go and do it all over again. And the only thing is I'm thinking, like, I'll never, well, hopefully, I'll never have another wedding day. And it makes me kind of sad because I really love my wedding day. But obviously I don't want another wedding day. I'd be scared to forget our vows. I hate attention. Yeah, I've been dreaming of my dress since I was little. Oh, there's nothing wrong. I mean, that's your something blue. Definitely. Go for what you want. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have to go because I think Ryan's waiting to go to bed. Although I have really enjoyed this live. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope I've answered everyone's questions. Oh, Lucas has just came on the monitor. Well, that's perfect time, isn't it? Oh. Wonder what's wrong with them. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Zoe. And I will speak to you all very soon, hopefully. I always thought one day I might get married before I lost my dad, then I lost him. It didn't really matter to anymore. Oh, do you know what, Kirsty? I actually walked down an aisle myself. Quite enjoyed it. And yeah, I just didn't want anybody beside me. I walked down myself. Well, good night, everyone. I honestly hope you did enjoy this. I've loved just chatting to you guys because I don't ever get to do it. But I better go and see what Lucas is wanting now because it's not like him to wake up at this time. But yeah, night-night. I don't even know how to end this live, honestly. Wait a minute.